Welcome back, Questers. We welcome you back, and we also welcome back talented actor Monty Kane, currently in the movie that's about to be released called Stolliez. We've had him on before. Super talented actor. He's been featured in a lot of commercials like the Illinois Lottery, Cousin Subs commercials, United Auto Insurance, Dunkin' Donut, and print ad commercials. He had a feature role in a web series on YouTube called The Killers Club. You might want to check that out. It's on YouTube. Featured in Michael B. Jordan's producing a show called 61st Street, and it's going to air on the AMC network. And Monty has a cameo in that as well. Lead role in a short Western comedy called Chained to a Cowboy. It's going to be premiering this year. So it's very busy. Super talented actor. And we shot this interview on location at the Red Arrow Park Starbucks. And when I think of the Red Arrow Park Starbucks, there's two events that come to mind. One that was tragic, the Dontre Hamilton murder by the police. And then one that was kind of glorious was my Security Hatch video was shot there. Shout out to Mystique Films. But it was shot there, and it was a video where people of all races came together and made cameos in the video, and it was great. It was a great day. So we can heal. And so Red Arrow Park holds a special place in my heart for us coming together and overshadowing a tragedy with something with people coming together. So we're on location with Monty Kane there. Hope you enjoyed the interview. Very talented actor. He is the world is his. And I like that. That's cool, and we're gonna support that. Big ups. This is Roy Washington, and we got you locked into the quest with actor Monty Kane.
She's a nurse.
Sitting out here with Monty Kane.
Yes, sir.
What's been going on with you?
Man, a little bit of everything. After our last interview, it's just been one project after another because I'm trying to stay consistent with auditioning.
Okay.
So it's just a big plus in that department. Not a lot in Chicago. I had the cousins commercial, but I mean not a lot in Milwaukee, but more in Chicago. I had the cousins commercial here and Milwaukee, and still circulating. We did that over about 6 months. It's still circulating.
Wow.
Appreciative of that. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
But I did a few commercials in Chicago. I did an insurance commercial for United Auto Insurance. And then I did a lottery commercial for Illinois lottery. And then I had the pleasure of working for Michael Jordan in this show called 61st Street. I had a one-line, but any line in a SAG project is beautiful.
Did you kill that one-liner?
I killed it, man. I was up all night practicing. I'm gonna say it like this.
What? Can you talk about that scene?
Yeah, sure I can. So the scene is with the tremendous and talented, exquisite actor Courtney B. Vance.
Oh man!
If you know Courtney B.
That's my
Vance,
guy.
he played in a lot of stuff. He played in
Tuskegee Airmen.
Tuskegee Airmen. He played as Johnny Cochran.
Yeah.
And that's Angela Bassett's husband. So
Yeah.
I got to sit and talk with him and work with him, and he was practicing because he had a lot of lines that day. So he was practicing his lines with me, and that was just hit yourself moment.
Right.
I had to pinch myself, man. And aside from him, there was a lot of other up and coming great actresses on set that I got to meet and talk with, like Luke Director people. And like I said, the producer was Micheal B. So that whole process was just crazy. And that was my first real taste of Hollywood.
Yeah.
So it was it was great. It was great. I'm trying to do more.
Okay.
I was through my talent agency. Shout out to Big Mouth Talent. They worked hard all through the pandemic to keep us actors working. And it's not enough I can say about that.
Courtney B. Vance. Now, did you pick up anything from him as far as how he was learning his lines? Or?
The crazy thing about it is how, I just sort of like paid attention to how he practiced his lines, and it was like how I practiced mine. It was like how I practiced mine all through college. How I always just sit there and just say it repetitively, like over and over and over and over.
Okay, that's how you do it.
And that's how he did his. And he had another scene partner in the scene that we was about to do, and they were just sitting there. And I was a part of the scene, so whenever my line came up, I make sure I'm there for Courtney. And it was astounding because it's like, man, like you go through, what you go through, and you want to know that you're doing the right thing, practicing the right way, and stuff like that, exercising that muscle. So, and that's how he was doing his. All, his resume is extensive.
Yeah.
So it's just like everything that he's worked on, everything that he's been through, and he's sitting here doing the same thing that I'm doing, and I'm like, where I am in my career. It was confident.
Yeah.
So, wow, man, I'm still like pinching myself. I can't believe I did that.
Well, what's your favorite movie that he was in? So I immediately said Tuskegee Airmen for me.
Yeah, I would honestly say it was I think it's called America vs. OJ.
Okay, yeah.
Where he played Johnny Cochran.
Yeah.
For a minute, like if you watch it, I don't know if you've seen it, but if you watch it, it's like you watching Johnny Cochran.
Yeah.
Like it's like wow. Like aside from the makeup and the hair, you really get a sense of like how it was in the courtroom during that OJ trial.
Yeah.
There's one particular scene that me and Courtney talked about, and I made him laugh. Is when during the trial of OJ, it was something that was going on with the N-word, and I feel like the opposing side had to use it for their case just to make a point to the judge and to the jury. So Courtney B. Vance playing Johnny Cochran, he had to make it seem like, and it's probably what Johnny did in real life, that he was offended by their use of the N-word in the courtroom. So he made a whole sidebar offense, like, oh, I'm offended by the way they just used the N-word, and it worked in the courtroom.
Oh, okay.
And after it won over the jury and it won over the judge by their expressions. Courtney B playing as Johnny said by the defense and said, nigga, please. under his breath, that's so slick, like. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's classic.
As an actor, you just like, oh, that's just one of them things that just make you tingle all over, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I made him laugh about that. And on set that day, he when we was working, he kind of kept messing up on his lines a little bit.
Okay.
So
and Micheal B. Jordan, he's directing right there, right?
He's producing. So he's the one of the producers. There's like 5 or 6 producers on it.
Okay.
One of the producers is the guy who played in Barbershop, who ran out of the chair. The first Barbershop ran out of the chair and didn't pay for his money. Pay for his haircut.
The dude, yeah, but he came back later on when he got that job.
He's one of the producers.
Yeah, okay.
So Micheal B is a producer on that project.
Among greatness, man.
Yeah, I can't wait till it come out. It don't come out till next year.
So tell me about your one-liner though.
So I played the sound guy. That was in agreement with what Courtney B. Vance was saying. He was calling to the stand. He was calling to the front police and people in power,
okay,
who are abusing their authority.
Mm-hmm.
And my one-liner and my whole character's job was to agree with what he was saying, despite my job. See, I'm just a sound man on the show that he was being interviewed on. And it's not a regular thing in the show for the sound guy to take a stand with the person who's taking the stand. I'm there to do a job.
Yeah.
So that was my whole thing. And the camera turned to me in the scene. And I'm just like, oh yeah, he's right. Cause he quoted Baldwin.
Okay.
James Baldwin. And I was like, okay, yeah, he's right. You know what I mean? And then it's like, yeah, he's right. Like, I'm taking the stand. If I lose my job, I lose my job. You know, it's whatever. But yeah, that was my character. And I'm open to. My contract is open for me to be in more episodes.
Man, I look forward to that.
Yeah, man, me too.
Yeah. You know, it kind of remind me of a scene from Panther. Remember when everybody's out there talking about free Huey,
mm-hmm.
and the black officers like, man, I admire the courage, the brothers out there.
Right.
And then the old boy always made him kiss up little rules. He's like he said something about the democracy or whatever, and then police officer said, whose side you on, brother?
Yeah.
Then, no, whose side are you on, officer?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're in a position where your opinion right now, no, you got to do your job.
Exactly. Stand up or lay down. So that's exactly what happened in our
Yeah. Right. So those commercials and stuff you was doing, they pay pretty good?
Yeah, man, they do. That's why I'm so thankful, and I just make sure that God gets the most praise, because those commercials, are gateways to me having more opportunity. And aside from that, it's paying bills. So it's just like I don't have to work a lot, and if I do work, it's some time.
Yeah.
And especially coming out of the pandemic, it's like, should I keep a job? You don't know where this pandemic is going, like,
right?
Because it's probably gonna be hard to get a job if you can't act no more. Because during the pandemic, actors wasn't good people, staff.
Right.
So yeah, those commercials are paying pretty handsome.
Okay.
I say, and And I had auditions for more, like Home Depot and Subway, McDonald's. McDonald's is national, so it's just like, wow.
You get it?
I hope so. You know, you audition, you don't really hear nothing until they want to book you. Everything goes fast. So, yeah.
I know, of course, you know, you got hand sanitizer everywhere or whatever, but now that COVID is here and everything, what's the difference on set? There's no slight differences on set and precautions, or
there is a whole person that's hired to be a COVID officer.
okay.
So that's the first piece of business they take care of before any project is, are you vaccinated? If not, fine. We just need a negative test within like 72 hours, and you need to email it to us or bring it on set. Otherwise, we won't be able. And that's how it is. So you gotta be masked up the whole time unless we're on camera. And hand sanitizer there, they don't really stress about hand sanitizer. They make sure you mask and make sure COVID free as much as they can. So I personally can't wait till all this is over with.
Right.
Because a lot of projects want you to be vaccinated. And sometimes not enough time to get fully vaccinated, you know, especially if you're just trying to get cash. So yeah, they're really big on COVID protocols and stuff like that.
They still feed you guys.
That's my favorite part, man. That's my favorite part. I love getting fed. Like, I don't know, like, and then sometimes like I don't eat a lot. But if you on set for the whole day, you getting breakfast. A big lavish buffet breakfast. You getting lunch. Not too far away from breakfast. Like, I'm still full off of breakfast. Like, y'all trying to feed me lunch.
Right.
Then it's breaks, and they want to feed you and keep you hydrated.
Really?
And yeah, man, it's you gotta keep the gym membership. Otherwise, you're just gonna fall out of staying in your frame that you make. So
yeah, because I know being an actor,
man,
you wanna kind of stay, you know,
hard.
Yeah. So what, you do a lot of working out?
I try to. It's hard though, especially if you're like a real working actor and you like get project after project. It's hard to find time to go to the gym or find energy to do so, because all your energy is going to something else. So,
okay.
Man, it's crazy. But I try to. I keep a gym membership in case I find the enthusiasm to go. Sometimes it's hard, but yeah. And I like to eat, so
yeah. Yeah, so you probably haven't come up on this yet, but I know sometimes with an actor, sometimes they actually put on stuff like that. I remember Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
He did a movie called Copland. You ever see that?
No, I haven't.
Copland was a nice movie. He was like a cop in a little small town.
Yeah.
He was kind of a loser type dude, and he had to get his respect throughout that movie. But you know how you see it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he had a belly in this one. He had to put on some weight. And, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm glad he's able to snap back. You know what I'm saying? With Copland, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
But so I wonder what's gonna happen when they ask you to.
That's the thing. My metabolism is crazy. Like, I eat so much.
Okay.
And I've been the same way since high school.
Oh, okay.
So it's like,
you got a good metabolism.
Yeah, like now it's 2010.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, like I if I work out a little bit, I won't lose as much.
Mm-hmm.
But if I eat, I gain a little bit.
Just a little bit. And they're long, huh?
Yeah. So I mean, if they actually, I don't care about
God bless you.
fat suit.
God bless you. Yeah, that's what they have to do. Yeah.
Yeah, they got really good with prosthetics in 2021. So.
Yeah, good
So
stuff.
they might have to put me in there. Otherwise, they probably have like a strict diet that have to be. You know, and I'm like, okay, cool. I eat 25 pancakes for breakfast.
Right.
5 sandwiches for lunch.
Just Stallone, man. He looked a little crazy, man. But hey,
Right.
it wasn't too much, but yeah, it wasn't like him.
Yeah.
Always ripped.
Yeah. Or Denzel Washington in that Israel Esquire.
I ain't see that.
Yeah, he had the glass on, the afro, and he had to put on weight for that role. Yeah, so I haven't really watched the whole movie, but I just know what he had to do to prepare for that role. I feel like anything he should do to get an award, an Oscar or something, but I don't think he was. I think he was nominated, but didn't.
Yeah.
So I have to look that up. Yeah, he had to put on weight.
Man, last couple of years we lost 2 great young black actors. Yeah, what are your thoughts?
It's tragic. And I think you're talking about my boy Chadwick.
Yes.
And are you talking about Michael?
Michael, yeah, Michael.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
is this another one?
Was it? See, everybody's dying so fast now, man. It's just like, oh yeah, it was. But he was older. Oh my God, why is his name escaping me? He played in Tales from the Hood.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
He played on Sugar Hill.
Yeah, he was the daddy in it.
Yeah, man, I did a monologue.
Yeah.
It's but yeah, they to an artist, it blows every time, especially when I really follow their career.
Yeah.
And I love their work.
Yeah.
Like Chadwick, he even though I was already like really driven to do this, like he really bumped up that level in me just that much more, because it's like for him to immerse himself in this character, it's like he's doing. He stopped playing characters, playing people's real lives. Like he made that like a constant. You know, James Brown, Jackie Robinson, played Thurgood Marshall.
Oh, Thurgood, he was. Oh man.
Like bro, like, and that's exactly like to the T what I want to do with my career. I just want to tell people stories.
Okay.
With what I can do, with the talent I can provide. And to lose him, it was crazy. You know, I commend everybody close to him for keeping the sickness, you know, as like one touch, but
yeah.
You know, I remember seeing him before anybody thought anything. I saw him on a video. He was paying homage to Jackie Robinson. He had a hat that said 42 on it. And I'm watching the video and I'm like, man, he's really skinny. Like, and I see it in his face and he looked tired. And I'm saying, no, I don't think he's sick. Maybe he's like preparing for a role, and whatever role that is, I know he's kidding. You know, but you know, he's up and died, and it's like, wow, man. So, and then you know, Michael K, him dying was like that was a few days ago.
Yeah.
So it was like I just got through watching him on Lovecraft Country, and that was where you know, Courtney B. Vance. He played with Courtney B. Vance on there, so it was like almost a little bit closer hitting home, you know. But you know,
he was really somebody for the community and all. I was seeing an interview people were doing on him. He was always at the events, community, and you know,
he was a brother. Like
he was really down.
He was in the movement. He was like when George Floyd, that whole thing. He was one of the front runners for the campaign, and it's like he didn't do it for the fame, or he didn't do it for the glitz and glamour. He just did it because it was needed to be done, kind of thing. All this stuff don't come out till the person passed away, and it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, he was a tremendous actor, and gonna find out he was a method actor, and that kind of
method actor.
So a method actor, they immerse themselves in real life how they want to portray a character. I guess that's what he did for his role in maybe The Wire, I want to say.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever role he had that had to be addicted to drugs, when he got addicted to drugs in real life.
Wow. Yeah, he was in the corner as well.
I think he was in the corner.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
Yeah, he was in the corner.
We enjoyed watching that one. That was a good one.
I don't know why they canceled that show. That was a good show.
Yeah, I caught that on YouTube, man. I just binge watched a couple seasons, man. It was good.
Yeah, he was real good. They should have kept that show on. I kind of like that one better than The Wire.
Yeah.
Starting out with The Wire, you know, rose to the occasion. But yeah, man, he was a great dude. one thing about me too is like I feel a tremendous amount of remorse because it's like I would never get to work with these people that pass away, and that's the biggest blow.
Yeah.
You know, no matter where I go in my career, when somebody that's well known in the craft like that, and they're known for their work, it's like I never get to work with them. That's the biggest blow.
I can see maybe you and Micheal B. Jordan, maybe.
I can see that too.
Let's bring this young man back.
Yeah. I can't wait until I'm at a level where I can be there with those kind of people and do that.
Okay.
Lord willing, I'm getting there sooner than later. You know?
So a role like that, you just had that movie Peaches. So they just pay you when you're done, or most times when you go into a movie role, do you have an option on whether you want to, like say you're going to do a Steven Spielberg?
Okay.
His movies are normally crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So is there some kind of option where actor can partake in some of the royalties or whatever, or is it a straight amount they give you to pay you, and once you finish your part,
So it depends. They pay you. What I learned. They pay you for your work. That's one check, and then they pay you for your face. That's another check.
For your face.
Yeah, for your life. So for if I'm looking at Roy Washington on TV, I know he's getting paid because I know that. But he's getting another check because he's doing the work.
Okay.
Whether you got a mask over your head, nobody know who you are. You getting paid for the stuff that you do.
Okay.
So with how it works is that depending on how many lines or how many times you're needed, if you need it for more than one day, or your name, say you're Monty Kane, where you're not really known, or you're Micheal B. Jordan, where the whole world knows you.
Right.
You're gonna get paid different.
Yeah.
But if at the end of the day, they pay. I mean, it depends on the type of role you have.
Okay.
So I can be a no name and have a bigger role than Micheal B. Jordan.
Mm.
But he's Micheal B. Jordan.
Right.
So he's getting paid. He can work one day, but he's gonna get the big numbers.
Right.
Because that's his name. They can use that to market.
Yeah.
But I got to do a lot of work. So I can work 10 days. He can work one. We'll probably get paid the same, or he probably get paid more.
Okay.
It's different like that. So.
Okay.
Yeah. As far as royalties go, I feel like if it's a commercial, you can work one day and still get royalties. But if a show, you probably have to be there more than once.
Okay.
I know for 61st Street, I got paid for one day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a one-liner one day. It was a work finish. Some people are just a worker; they got to be there more times than once. But in my initial contract, they haven't really written all the seasons, so they don't know if they'll need me. So they want to keep that open. So I'm as of right now, I'm on hold for the full season.
Okay. What's a swag card?
A SAG?
SAG card.
Swag. Swag card. So SAG is union.
Okay.
It's like, say you're working a regular job and you're in the union.
Okay.
See union benefits, stuff like that. But in the actor's world, if you SAG, you really can't work nowhere else. You have to work all SAG projects. Non-union is you can work anywhere. You can work non-union, you can work SAG sometimes. For me, that was my first SAG project, actually. But my agency told me at three SAG projects is when they're gonna come after me and try to sign me. And I don't sign anything until my agency say I should. Until I'm ready. Once you're ready, that means you're gonna keep getting those kind of projects. You're gonna get in the top tier. You're just gonna be working and working and working. You forget about working the job because you're not gonna be doing that anymore.
Man,
that's and so that was my first SAG project. I got two more, and then I'm probably in there.
Man,
but
just on that, man.
Yeah,
I'm happy for you, bro.
I appreciate it. So yeah, man, I just did another audition for the show called Paper Girls. That's gonna be on Amazon Prime. That's another SAG project.
Okay.
And hopefully I get some good news about that this week.
Right.
You know, so it's only Monday. So yeah, man.
Because Common, one of his songs, "Don't Break My Heart." Remember that song? He said, "I got my SAG card, but I'm an actor." So
Yeah.
I always wondered what that was.
Yeah. So a SAG card is like it's like a commencement. It's like, okay, if you own that card, if you got a card with your name on it, a SAG card, that means you have dedicated a big portion of your life to this craft. And I mean, you can go do anything you want to do in life, but at the same time, you've done what you need to do. You fulfill all the obligations. You are an actor, not an inspiring actor, not probably or maybe an actor. You are an actor or an actress, and this is what you do. Non-union means like you don't have a card. That means, you know, even if you like really super dedicated to this, you might change your mind one day, or you might not have the dedication that you think that you have to do this. I mean, you can call yourself an actor, that's fine, and you probably are, but at the same time, it's just you know what you really want to do. And it's like it's union in anything in theater. There's AEA, you have an AEA card, stuff like that, and everything is union. But you can not be a SAG or AEA and still be as passionate as that and do what you want to do. You know, it can go both ways. It's just that seal of approval that some people look for.
You say you like to portray somebody, do a life story of somebody. Who would you love to portray?
I've thought about this a lot. So I'm glad you asked me. I know you're gonna ask me this, but yeah, Al Green.
Al Green.
Cause if I don't got this, and I like grow my hair out a little bit, and I get like a neat growth, and I lose this, I look like Al Green. And I'm like, wow, you know, I can kind of mimic his voice a little bit, practice. And I know some of his songs. Like I will, and I know a little bit of his life story.
And you can sing.
Yeah, and I can sing. And I actually wrote a small like scene to a possible movie that can have Al Green as a little abstract. I wish I could never do it. I think I'm too busy. But the scene is he's in the bathtub, right? This is when he got the grits thrown on him. And I written the scene like it's just majestic, like he's at home, he's comfortable, his wife is there, and he thinks that everything that's going for him is going for him in a way that he wants to. And he opens his eyes and gets a reality. She's dumping hot grits on his body in the bathtub. And she just drops the pot. More of the action and the character goes into her development, whoever the actress is that I have. If I lose her from the bathroom to the bedroom, just complete calmness, and numb to everything that's going on while I'm in the bathroom freaking out. I'm burnt, you know, and I'm trying to compose myself, and I'm trying to get a towel, I'm trying to do all this other stuff. And once I calm myself down a little bit, I hear a gunshot. And she kills herself on the bed. And that's exactly what happened to him, and the story has never been told. And I just hope I'm just able to audition if Hollywood decides to do one, or I create my own one.
The way you tell the story, it's crazy.
Man, that's one story that needs to be told.
Yeah.
If I don't do it, I know if Chadwick was still alive, he'll probably get our green.
Yeah. I know. But I got a little test for you, man. You know, last time we had one for you, Miss Leslie said you scared her.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
How's she doing, by the way?
She's doing good. She's doing good. So matter of fact, I'm sure she might want to have you come back on MAGB and Quest, and talk a little bit,
Ready,
especially with all the stuff you're doing, man. Really proud of what you're doing.
Appreciate that, man. I'm ready.
All right. Grab your phone for a second. I want your face. And I'm this piece of crap out here on the street that you like a muscle man for a mile or something, and I owe him some money. I owed them like maybe 50,000 something. Y'all tired of telling me that y'all want y'all money. So kind of without causing the scene, kind of know how they do it. Kind of
we're gonna have to call
let me know that hey man, it's getting serious. I ain't gonna keep talking to you.
I got you.
Y'all, this is Monty Kane.
You know that every time we meet in the area like this, you're supposed to have a little something for me, and I think you done came up short.
Hey man, I just don't
No. I don't recall me asking for an excuse. I know what's going on. You here a day late, got a show with an excuse.
Hey, please, man, just give me a little bit more time. I have it for you, but just give me a little bit more time, man.
Time is we get the same 7 days a week, same 24 hours a day. I fulfill my obligations for the week. Can you say the same? That was a question.
Oh, man, I'm not trying to disrespect anything, man. I just, just got a lot going on right now, man. I know how you get down, man. I know how y'all get down, man.
You knew this. You knew this before you met it. You should have just ran. You should have just fled to Mexico or some shit. I heard you like to dance. So you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I got an excuse too. I got an excuse of why I'm not gonna be at my mother's house eating her good salmon in 2 hours because I was too busy preparing to go there on 12th. R.I.P. nigga.
That was good, man. And then the way you look. Oh man.
Yeah. See with this phone is like it's a little different, but like say you had like
that was crazy
$10,000 camera that can just look into your soul.
That was crazy. You know who I thought about when you first started? Terry Crews kind of had that. Yeah. The way you looked at me at first, just
snarl.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I love it, bro. Drama is my favorite thing to do. People always ask me, comedy, drama. I love drama.
Yeah.
I love making people feel a different kind of way. Actors can be funny. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like that's kind of easy.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard too if you're not a fun person, but at the same time, drama is what you make people. You compel people, and you make them feel a certain kind of way. I just love it.
Did you see Spiral?
With Chris Rock? Not yet. That's on my list.
Okay. Because one thing I know, especially with the comedic guys, I like to really see them in a dramatic role where they're not trying to be funny. Yeah. Like Robin Williams knocked it out the park with a 1 hour photo. Yeah. And then he was in another movie that was kind of serious where he was running for president or something. I forgot the name of that movie.
I haven't seen that one.
That was a good movie too. Okay. So I was really I seen Spiral with Chris Rock, and I like to know what you think after you see it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do tabs on that. That's one thing Chris Rock is trying to like get over into. I think because he can do the stand up comedy, but then he can do this other stuff. I actually had an opportunity to work with him.
Oh, okay.
but I didn't make I auditioned, but I didn't get the part. It was for a gangster show. I forget the name of it.
Okay.
But I was gonna play his son, and damn it.
Yeah.
but I know what you mean. Like I just watched Respect the Aretha Franklin movie, and Marlon Wayans was playing her abusive husband.
Oh, okay.
He knocked it out the park. And I'm
Yeah.
like, these comedians,
I didn't
man.
know she was in abuse like that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She was.
So he beating her and everything.
Oh, yeah, tearing her up in that movie.
Yeah.
But she, you know, she was a strong one. See, this whole time I didn't know she was getting abused. I always thought she was a strong figure. Every time I thought of Aretha Franklin, she was always strong. She just, that part of her just couldn't she couldn't get that monkey off her back. You know what I mean? But she finally did. You know, I ain't gonna tell you the movie, but
Right.
it's a real good movie. He did a phenomenal job.
Okay. You think you'd be good in a science fiction movie? You know, we just had Kong and Godzilla.
Yeah, I'm good with CGI. You put me in outer space. I think I'll be all right.
Yeah.
You know, I'll rise to the case.
Did you watch that film?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I watched it on the plane from California back here.
What did you think?
I thought it was okay. I wasn't really familiar with Godzilla like that.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, aside from all the memes and all the
Yeah.
jokes people make. But, yeah, I thought it was an okay movie.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, the storyline had me like this for a while, but
Yeah.
I think I could do something like that. The actors, they don't have to really do much work.
No.
It's all up to tech. they got to do all that special effects, CGI. They got to do the work. So,
Okay. You think you'd be good in a slasher film?
a what?
A slasher film of, because you know we got another Halloween coming out.
Yeah, I absolutely. I really desperately want to do a horror. I was in a low budget horror when I first started acting. I wanted to pursue it professionally. It was called The Laughter.
The Laughter.
Yeah, it was about the clown epidemic that happened here in Milwaukee.
Man.
I wanted to see random clowns, and that's what we did the movie on. But the movie, we did that way before the clown epidemic.
Okay.
So when that started happening, they started marketing.
Where can we find that?
It was on the news. Exactly.
What can we find that? Is it on YouTube?
It was on DVD. It came like straight out on DVD.
Okay.
But no, it was like a long time ago. We did that in like 2000.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was about just my character. We was working clowns, me and my group, and it was just random clowns outside scaring people. So we weren't able to get work. People were scared to hire clowns. So what we do, we go and kill the clown. Find a clown. It was real short.
Yeah.
I wish we could have did more with it, but yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, I want to be in a real slasher film. I want to be the black dude who don't die.
Right.
So yeah, hopefully people will be. Well, I mean, hopefully I get something that maybe a short film. I'll be looking around just to do it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah. So my slasher films.
I also got I just did a comedy, a Western comedy.
A Western comedy?
I did a Western comedy, man. It's called Chain
Lace
to
and Saddles. No.
That's a good movie.
No, what is it?
Chain to a Cowboy.
Okay.
And I play the main character who's trying to get a bounty for a prison. Where things kind of like go a little haywire and don't go as according to planning. It's a real good short film. Because it's supposed to come out in November.
Really?
Yeah.
What golf film is that?
In Madison. Up in Madison.
Okay. So, do you know how to ride a horse?
I do know how to ride a horse, but we didn't ride one.
But y'all had the whole little Western setup and everything?
It was mostly like in sticks. So like the wood,
sticks,
stuff like that. And, they made it work really well with the environment that we had. But yeah.
Hey, you are very impressive, man. But like I said, that was one of our favorite interviews when we had you at the library out there.
Yeah.
And then, man, I was looking forward to this right here, man.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to it too, man. I love working with you guys.
Yeah. So we're gonna be wrapping up in a few minutes. I want to say, shout out to Carvell Brooks.
Yeah.
What's going on with Stolliez?
That's a question for him.
Well,
I
I always ask Chico. Chico be like,
I don't know, man. Carvell is a jack of all trades. He got his hand in a little bit of everything, you know. So he's a busy guy. I know the film is in post production, but you know, I'm waiting just like the rest of the world or the rest of the community waiting on that project.
yeah.
I think it's finished. I don't know, but
I know that's what Chico said. It was finished or whatever. But yeah, I'm waiting, man. I want to see
I
it.
want to see it too. We dedicate a lot of time.
Yes.
A lot of time. I think we was filming for 2 years.
Okay.
So that's long for sure.
This author just approached me, and she got this project she want to shoot. So I mean,
okay. Carvell?
No, it's an author. So her name is Lala.
Hello.
Yeah, she does a lot of children's books, and she's a published author. She's pretty good.
Yeah.
And she just told me she wrote some kind of script, and she want to start filming it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she got a film crew or whatever, but she asked me if I wanted to be a part of it,
Okay.
and I said yeah. But it'll be good to get somebody like you in there.
Oh man, shoot me the info, man. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
You know, but
yeah,
that'd be awesome, bro. You know, you know, just like you, any opportunity that that looks right, no red flags, I'm ready to do. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I don't know if you ever get offers like that where he's like, oh, I don't know about that one. Like stuff like with red flags. Like I used to get those all the time.
Yeah, you probably get it because people know you established.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit, but like when I was like at the bottom and just getting out of culinary school, and I had made the decision to try to become an actor, and I was just getting the runaround from everybody in Milwaukee, and I was just like, wow, how do I get started? Because I didn't know, and I end up working a job at Pick and Save up there in Glendale, and a coworker of mine told me about the theater department in Arnold Stritch, where I went, and that's how I got that started. But prior to that, I was doing community theater, you know, doing benefit shows for like the homeless, and working with this group called the Wake Up Call Group. Shout out to Derek Scruggs, and we was trying to put on plays in Milwaukee. And sometimes that didn't always work out. And you know, other times I would find little auditions on Facebook. People would get a whole cast together and then get us together and say, "Oh, we don't got no money to do it." And it's like, so like that kind of stuff, like getting opportunities for like stuff that may have red flags. You know, you're able to identify that stuff now. I know what a red flag looked like because back then I didn't. Okay. So yeah, man. So I know if it's with you, I know it's legit. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what we try to do, man. I'm just having fun right now, man. So there's a lot of blessings coming my way. Yeah. Blessings coming your way. I love to see it, man. I love seeing it, bro. Absolutely. Chico got it. You like his album, Japan? I love it, bro. I listened to the whole thing. Yeah. I got done with it at like 5 in the morning. I listened to the whole thing. I'm like, I told him 10 Toes is my favorite one on the whole album. Yeah, I like that one too. I like that. I like Baby On Me is my jam. Yeah, Baby On Me is a nice one too. I thought he got a lot of bangers. Both versions, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I remember the version before this new version. Yeah. Okay. I didn't hear that one. First time I ever seen him perform, he did Baby On Me. Wow. Yeah. I told him, he was an artist unlike me. I've never been that way to take chances as far as right. He jumped up on your chair in auditorium. That's dangerous. Them things being like that. I said, man, you could have broke your ankle somebody. But man, I done seen him do some stuff when he performed, and I was like, man, Yeah, Chico, man, he love to take chances, man. That's what I love about him, bro. That's why I know whatever he do, he's gonna be successful. Yeah. And his music is great. He's got that it factor that I was talking about earlier. And yeah, so just like hopping up on the tables, I feel like that's what he's doing with the acting. Yeah. And not just trying to do something just to be doing it. Like when we were on set, he was one of few people that really was kept constantly on me asking questions. He told me he learned a lot from you. Yeah, and he was willing to adapt, and he just took everything, and he was that, you know. And it's hard for a person that doesn't really see themselves as being this big time actor or trying to be the big time actor or actress to really grasp what I was telling you, because I was just giving him everything that I've learned, you know, and he was just perfect. And I wish that we had more with that film that he could have worked with, because I was just an actor. I don't want to be like a super director, so I wish he had like more that he could work with. But yeah, he definitely got it, bro. So
yeah, sure. Let's say we're in a film together. I mean, we just did the little thing right now. It was fun, but let's say we're in a film together, a big major film, and I guess the next day we got the scene where we got to be in maybe in a tussle or whatever. It's gonna be a tense day as far as filming between me and you tomorrow. So to get ready for that, do you not talk to me and you see me on set tonight? Or you know what I'm saying? So you kind of build up like a little hatred or whatever. You know, whatever.
I mean, it can morph into that between takes, but initially you gotta talk to the person. You gotta make sure they're comfortable with being touched.
Yeah.
And you gotta make sure y'all go to fight choreography, especially if it's a conflict scene like that.
Yeah.
And make sure they know where they're gonna land. Make sure where they know, because they gotta sell the punches, or they gotta sell being beat up, or you gotta sell they beating you up, or stuff like that. You gotta make sure everybody comfortable and know the choreography. And then you on chemistry. Because like just like in real life, fighting a stranger, that's different from fighting one of your family.
Okay.
So you want to make sure the chemistry is at a level specifically where it needs to be, because I don't want to fight you like you're my brother on camera, because it don't translate like that. Like, oh, they know each other, they hugging most of the time.
Right.
Opposed to fighting a stranger that you their own business, you damn near trying to kill that person.
Right.
You're not gonna take it easy on them like you would your brothers.
Okay.
So you gotta make sure the chemistry is there. But in between takes, like if we shoot one or a practice run, and then we about to shoot the full thing, in between that time, I'm probably not gonna mess with you. I'm probably gonna be like, okay, I need to get in this mind of like what I'm about to do in the task at hand.
Okay.
And then print. You know what I mean? You become a little bit of method actor.
Right.
Trying to get the essence of what needs to be translated on camera, because you want the audience to be there. You want the audience to be there. You want the audience to feel like they were the antagonist or the protagonist. You know? So, yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember one of my favorite movies, The Perfect Storm. You've seen that, right?
Perfect Storm?
Yeah, with Mark Wahlberg, and Clooney.
I'll probably see that.
Yeah, real life story about the storm that hit some years back in the early 2000s, I believe.
Yeah.
And they rode off of
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
the scene.
I remember they said they hung out at whatever that bar was. Actually, at the area where it happened, they hung out there just getting ready for the movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For people who like you said, got cast to do a movie, working at a fast food or something like that, you might want to do a little volunteer, just of serving people and whatever.
Yeah, see, that's when you got pre-production. Yeah, you got a long time to do that kind of stuff before y'all start filming and get that chemistry together, and that's a beautiful thing. Before y'all get on camera, you just do stuff and just get an essence for how it really is. When you doing short film, you're like, dang, in no time.
Yeah.
Or some feature length films probably don't have the time. It just depends on the project. I know I did this one short film in Chicago for somebody who was a student in Chicago that was in film student. He was doing a short film, but he wanted to shoot a scene one day, but he wanted me and the scene partner to have the most chemistry in the world, because we were married or together for a few years and was having this heated scene in the car, and I was supposed to be driving, like really driving, not fake driving. In Chicago, and I wasn't really familiar with Chicago at the time.
I know traffic is crazy.
And we almost crashed a couple times too, because I'm so in the scene, and before we only had a little time to do pre-production. So what we did for chemistry exercise was just stare at each other.
Really?
Just like that. Yeah, stare at each other. And it was awkward at times, and sometimes it was just like, okay, I think I got this, you know what I mean? I think I got, who this person is. We talked for a little bit, and then we got to touch each other's hands and stuff like that. And get a feel for it. And it was just the most quick thing that I ever had. Like, it was like, I don't want to never do that again. Right. Unless we have, like what you just said, like those two guys did. Like we have for a couple of days where we just because doing it that quick, you have to come up with that chemistry that fast.
Yeah.
But it can be done.
Did you kill the scene?
I hope I did. Honestly, I've never seen my piece because it was for a school project.
Okay.
I think he had submitted to his instructor or whatever, but no, I've never seen it. While we were filming, I seen the little stuff that we did. I think I did okay. Yeah, I could have did. But that was a wow.
Man, like I said, Chicago traffic is just bad for real, man. I just drove to Chicago yesterday.
I would say it's bad as far as the amount of people on the streets.
Yeah.
But as far as accidents, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as before.
Okay.
All right. That I've.
All right. Well, what's your favorite snack?
Woo, that's a tough one. I'm fat, man.
No, you ain't.
I'm on the inside. I am like, I can get with you, bro. I can get with you, man. Like I'm trying to tell you, man. I like this. I like an apple Danish. I like apple Danish with almond milk.
Yeah, I'm a cheese Danish guy.
Cheese Danish? I can't get cheese
Danish.
No, man. Something about cheese and sweets together. I just don't. But yeah, I like apple Danish with almond milk, man. That's like my go-to snack. I can get with that.
Almond milk. I never tasted that.
Yeah, I haven't drunk regular milk in a long time.
I'm gonna try that almond milk.
You gotta get almond milk by Blue Diamond.
Okay.
It's unsweetened and it's unflavored, so it don't have vanilla and it don't have any sugar. It tastes like regular milk, but it's not cow milk. It's almond milk. You taste a little bit a hint of almond in it, but that we totally off of cow milk. I don't drink cow milk at all.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Favorite movie you've seen recently?
I want to say Respect.
Okay.
But then I seen a movie called the new Escape Room that came out.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it yet.
It's pretty good. It's just was it Escape?
Now remember years ago it was a movie called Panic Room. Okay. Was it like that?
Almost. It's almost like that's way more creative.
Okay.
I would say no. Erase all that. Those are great movies, but my favorite movie that I've seen recently was Don't Breathe 2.
Okay.
Did you see Don't Breathe 1?
Is it called Don't Breathe or is it that
Don't Breathe.
No, I haven't seen it. It's good.
It's about the blind man in the house that people's trying to break into his house.
Oh,
and he's an ex-Marine.
Oh, that's okay. That's out now?
Yeah, Don't
I
Breathe.
gotta see that.
Don't Breathe. You gotta see 1 before you see 2.
Okay.
But 2, that's one of my favorite movies I've seen recently because the camera work is phenomenal. They shot like a 10-minute scene without cuts. So it's the camera going through an whole house, one camera, one motion, through a whole house. It's catching all kind of actors, people trying to break in the house. It's catching the person run through the house and hide. It's catching the person upstairs, outside, and no cuts.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa, that level of creativity, that level of technique is phenomenal. And I was watching with my girlfriend at the time. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to explain to her, she don't really understand why I'm so geeky about the camera work, but I had to rewind the process, just not just watch. You're not gonna see no cuts. They're not gonna cut to this actor. They just on one motion. And that's a level of Hollywood that I'm just itching to get to.
Okay. What's your favorite movie you've ever seen? Dialogue, just based on dialogue. Or your favorite scene
All
from
time or recent?
all time, or your favorite scene. The dialogue was just so smooth.
Might sound cliche, but I'm probably 9 times out of 10 always gonna go with Denzel Washington and Malcolm X.
Okay. What scene?
All of them. Like,
All of
well, I'll say anytime in the movie where he goes off on a tangent and what he's trying to educate.
Okay.
For me to lose track of Denzel in that movie and just feel like I'm watching Malcolm X, there's a level of out of body experience for an actor.
Yeah.
I know everybody don't probably have that feeling watching that. But when he's giving his speeches and he's talking in that Malcolm X lingo and with the accent, you know how Malcolm X said against the gangs and stuff like that. How he just flows and it's just like, oh my God! It's like, because I watched that movie at a young age, so I was getting taught in the midst of admiring the work that was made. That movie I was never tired of.
Okay.
At all. And it's a show out now called Godfather Part.
Okay.
With George Whitaker playing Bucky Johnson.
Yeah.
And somebody in there, I forgot his name, forgive me, but he's playing Malcolm X. And he's doing a phenomenal job.
I remember what you said about Forrest Whitaker a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, about his eye.
Yes.
And he has that. He still has that. And I'm so jealous. I kind of want to hit myself in the eye. Hold my eyes and stay like that, because Forrest Whitaker, he's got it like anything that he auditions, he's gonna get. If it's something where he has to make a cast director and the audience feel a certain type of way, he's just gonna get it, because he don't have to do much.
You know, I seen an interview back around, you know, when Malcolm X came out.
Yeah.
And somebody from the cast said that, you know, when one of those speeches he gave, it was like he became successful. It was like, that wasn't Denzel, that was Malcolm.
That was Malcolm. And I believe it. And I watched Malcolm X again digitally recently. It's just like, I'm still in awe. And I look at myself sometimes, like, man, can I and will I ever get to that level to where I can just have an out-of-body? Because I'm sure Denzel had an out-of-body experience himself, and to where he didn't recognize himself. I'm not just talking about the transition from Detroit Red to Malcolm X that he didn't do. I'm just talking about Denzel to Malcolm X, because he had to feel that. I felt it, and I still feel it. Man, it's so many lines in it, but I just love the work that went into that script and everything about that movie. That's phenomenal.
Okay.
So
let me get your top musical artists.
Let's see. All time or right now?
Let's go right now.
Right now, because all time. Musical artists. Right now, I love Nas, the King Disease 2.
Okay.
Album that just came out. He has more hits now.
Yeah.
Rapping and that's majestic.
Yes.
Nas, J. Cole.
Yeah.
I love
something about Wale that I like.
Yeah.
Well, he's my favorite as far as current rappers.
Yeah.
No.
He's not a lazy rapper. You know, he likes to.
What you call lazy rapper?
Lazy rapper, like I don't want to say no names, but
right.
Some people, they get comfortable when they make a certain amount of money.
Okay.
They don't have to do much. They're not as hungry, so they just go in the studio with this big money grab.
Yeah.
And I just don't appreciate that.
Yeah, I heard that about a certain new EP or LP that just came out. A lot of people was kind of disappointed.
I know 2 albums of mainstream artists that just came out where they were going head to head. One came out one day, and one came out another day. I won't say no names.
Yeah,
but I listened to both albums fully, and it was underwhelming.
Okay.
and Nas' album is better than both of them.
Yeah.
And I just feel like his album needs to be talked about. But
Yeah.
Nas, J. Cole, I don't know where Kendrick Lamar been, but he needs to come back. I love Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, Silk Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
They can do no wrong. They always make it hits.
And that keep the light on or keep the wedding or whatever.
Keep the door open.
Yeah, keep it open. I'm like, you touched the stylistics type of flow out there.
Man,
That sounds like some stylistics or
you
something.
can tell he's a child of the old school.
Yeah.
And I love it because he's giving game out here.
Yeah.
Like, it's not hard to make a hit and
Right.
make it sound good, make it feel good, and love what you're doing. I love Leela Jane.
Okay.
I love her style of flow and everything.
And I like the young man, whoever that is. Remember the Earth, Wind, and Fire, Can't Hide Love?
Yeah, they just remix that.
That song is nice.
I love when they do that. I turn that up every time it's on the radio.
That song is nice. I don't forget who the artist is.
Yeah, I forgot.
Every time they come on, I'm like, man, that's hot.
That is hot. I love when they remix the old school, but not just remix it, but they actually include Earth, Wind, and Fire in the song. So they actually sing on it.
Okay.
They didn't just use a sample. They actually sing it on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I love Anderson .Paak. He was Smokey Robinson on that song you saw me sing before we did my last video.
Yeah.
He was actually in the studio singing background vocals. Like, who gives Smokey to sing background vocals on a track? That's just phenomenal.
Did Kurt Franklin do the same thing when they did September? Did he have I thought I seen a couple of Earth, Wind, and Fire guys in the video or
He
something.
probably did. He probably did. It's likely he did.
Okay.
Kurt Franklin do that. Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm a big fan of my girlfriend. She, shout out to my baby. She goes by Love.
Okay.
She goes by Love. She just put out an album called Circle of Love.
Okay.
And it's on Spotify.
Yeah, I want to grab that for my interview with her. So
Yeah. She got a record called OnlyFans. So OnlyFans it's about to ban nudity from being on their outlets. So she got a song called OnlyFans, kind of like not paying homage to it, but just like, now it's time to go away kind of thing.
Okay.
Her respects. At the end of the video, her music video, I think she said R.I.P. OnlyFans or something like that, just kind of taunting them a little bit.
Yeah.
It's actually a banger, so shout out to her. Yeah. She's one of my favorite artists.
Yeah. That's cool to have be able to support her like that.
Yeah.
Man, just think of it, man. She get up there mainstream, maybe be on Love and Hip Hop one day doing her thing, and you doing a Spielberg movie or doing something.
Yeah, that would be a dream come true, man.
Man, that would be some nice cheese in the house.
Yeah, for real, man. I told her, because we have conversations like that sometimes.
Yeah.
I told her, one thing I never done was change who I was. For any kind of amount of money I made. Always keeping God first. My family, always keeping here. Staying humble, practicing modesty as much as I can.
Okay.
Because it's easy to lose yourself. I told her it's gonna be all kind of negatives in the world trying to grab you. The world gonna always give you everything you need to destroy yourself.
Yeah.
As long as you stay true to who you are, let the bills pay themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't worry about that. Just live comfortably and take care of people you love. That's hard.
Thank you, my brother.
No problem, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Tell people where they can find you.
You can find me everywhere. Facebook, Monty Kane. Instagram, Monty, MONTY_Kane, KNE_. Snapchat sometimes as the best in the world. Don't ask me. I made that up a long time ago. There you go.
Picture a battle that's fought inside the dome. Two spirits so different they rise up to take on. the other, one satanic and cold, and he will take you home if you try and fight alone. Without the spirit, repent without hesitation. Turn away from the darkened desolation of a life spent slipping, tripping into damnation. But if you try, you can fly and be a new creation. Walk taller than tall, you can't be fake. Now you feel the power with every breath you take. And when temptation comes up, survive without a scratch. Secure the hatch. The snake got the apple and wants you in his grasp. You better man up, square up, jab, and hit him fast. The fuel of God's word is gas to help you last. Mistakes of yesterday dissolved into your past.
I'm gonna fight for what is mine. Can't bring it down, not this time. Got to protect what is mine.
Secure the hatch.
I'm gonna fight for what is mine. Can't bring it down, not this time. Gonna protect what is mine.
Picture the hands of a builder, relaxed, cut off from the temple, lost, unattached. So what we're building now, a life that's headed for the scraps, cause we're wilding out, dying, and unequally matched. We gotta get up and pray up to get our flow back. Who got our back? Got the Father, yeah, now we can try that. Secure the hatch, the devil's creeping like a snake on a rat. Best believe this be the tea to peel the skin off that cat. I spit so much as an MC, I formed the 7 seas. So like a boat, we can float from now till infinity. Spiritually set the course in the remedy, which is unity. Easily erasing enemies, hate lies a casualty. Cast any badge that kills minorities. 2020, right this wrong and set the ego free. Close your eyes, now watch it fly as far as your mind can see. Trust the light shining bright that says believe in me.
I'm gonna fight for what is mine. Can't bring it down, not this time. Got to protect what is mine.
Yo, Griff, hit him again.
I'm gonna fight for what is mine. Can't bring it down, not this time. Gonna protect what is mine.
Secure the hatch.
Can't wait to see what we could be. It's okay to dream. Have faith. No strings attached. Secure the hatch. This world's a trap. Secure the hatch.
Picture the mind of a student who's on some different kick, reading words like love, salvation, apostleship. The enemy is closing fast like 100%, but my gap, my clips connect my rhyme just as quick. I block the dark out with the light, the sunshine, make the gods remember the time. My thoughts auto rewind to the beginning in the garden. Before all of the sinning, we were winning. Now we gotta continually do self-cleansing.
I'm gonna fight for what is mine. Can't bring it down, not this time. Got to protect what is mine.
Secure the hatch.
I'm gonna fight for what is mine. Can't bring it down, not this time. Gonna protect what is mine.
Secure the hatch.
Can't wait to see what we could be. It's okay to dream. Have faith. No strings attached. Secure the hatch. This world's a trap. Secure the hatch. I'm gonna fight for what is mine. Can't bring it down, not this time. Got to protect what is mine.
Secure the hatch.
I'm gonna fight for what is mine. Can't bring it down, not this time. Gonna protect what is mine.